everybody, welcome or welcome back to the channel. My name's Nicole and this is Dusty Book Sniffers, and today we are here for day 17 of the Grocer Advent Box. So let's get started. And welcome back to the channel. Thank you for taking some time out of your day and spending it with me while I prattle on about the books that I'm about to open for Bookmas 2024 from the Grocer. All right, so I'm not sponsored. Someone asked me the other day if I was sponsored. I'm not sponsored by this company. I just love their products. So hopefully one day they'll sponsor me for this. That'll be exciting too. All right, so we have books 17 to open. So let's get straight into it, shall we? Now, if you want to see some of the videos that I've done for this already, the playlist is linked up down below. Oh, that one was a toughie to get into. The playlist, as I said, is linked up down below. And you can also see last year's as well is there as and have a look at that. And there's some other video playlists as well that you can probably check out. All right, so this is by Thomas McClellan. And this is called The Last Good Man. It's by Bloomsbury. And the opinions have been expressed. They have been expressed with unity. We don't write out words lightly. They've been put into action, and here we are to make sure that they're satisfied. Okay, that's a weird backing. But anyway, this one was originally published in 2020, and it was by Bloomsbury, as I said. And this is following the story of Duncan Peck. Has travelled alone to Dartmoor in search of his cousin, and he has come from a city where the fires are always burning. In his cousin's village, Peck finds a place with tea rooms, a barley fields, a church, and a schoolhouse. Out there, the people live an honest life, and if there's any trouble, they'll have a way to settle it. Ooh, that sounds a bit. I don't think I want to go to this town. Anyway, they sit in the shadow of a vast wall inscribed with strange messages. Anyone can write on the wall anonymously, but their neighbors, about the wrongdoing that might hurt the community. Then comes the reckoning. The stranger from the city causes a stir. He has not been there long, the village, but before the village wakes up to the most unspeakable accusation, set and stubbed on the wall, that will demonstrate the darkest of secrets. A troubling, uncanny book about fear and atonement, responsibility and judgment, and the violence of writing in public spaces. Okay. The Last Good Man dares to ask what we hope we can place in words on extinction is in the air. Extinction is in the air. All right. Very interesting. I'm not so sure how I feel about this book. Anyway, it's coming in at 309 pages. The author is a writer, a writer. Start again, and I'm sure I will string a sentence together. Thomas McClellan is a writer, critic, and journalist whose work has appeared in publications including The Guardian, Observer, Times Literary Supplement, Frieze, and the BBC News, and has been published in 3am magazine, Lighthouse, and Best British Short Stories. He has worked with visual artists, game studios, theatre companies in London, Amsterdam, Beijing, and Los Angeles, and he currently resides in London. All right, so there you go. Never heard of him at all. And that is the book that we've got. So, yeah, when is this set? Did it say? I don't know. Anyway, that is my crime sort of one, mystery sort of one. So, yeah, that village sounds a bit, how you going? Yeah, let's just not tick any of them off so they don't have to bring you to justice. All right, the next one looks like a little bit of a fun book. All right, this one looks like it's set in the 1920s again. It is called Blotto, Twinks, and the Great Road Race. This sounds like it's going to be like, this reminds me of Wacky Races, all right? Like, come on, you can't say that doesn't remind you of Wacky Races. All right, Blotto, Twinks, and the Great Road Race, Simon Brett. A new Simon Brett for mystery fans. Okay, one of British crime's most assured Craftsman crime writing are just like a good old days and perfect entertainment. This was originally published in 2019, and it's only a short book. It's coming in at 201 pages. So basically, again, so let's find out what it's about. Okay, so apparently the plumbing is causing all sorts of problems for the Dowager Duchess. Unusually for her, she gives her blessing for Blotto to take part in a great road race. So I'm guessing a Blotto and Twinks are actually a couple of people. In his beloved Logada town, as long as he wins. So he has to win. The first prize is 10,000 pre-war sovereigns, which will help repair the leaky ancestral home. Blotto elects to take the chauffeur, Corky Frogget, I love the names, as the mechanic, while Twinks is dispatched by her mother to the Highlands to paint watercolors and bag herself a worthy husband. This sounds like it's going to be a fun time. I'm just going to leave it at that. But that is the cover. It reminds me of Wacky Races. I'm looking forward to it. I'm guessing this is set in the 1920s, judging by the car. Also by Simon Brett is Blotto, and so there is actually a series of these. Blotto, Twinks, and the ex-king's daughter. Blotto, Twinks, and the dead Dowager Duchess. And there's a whole heap of other ones that are all Blotto and Twinks. So I'm going to have to, another one that I like these ones that are set in the 1920s. They're a fun time. Sorry about the motorbike leaving. It's quite busy in my street. A lot of people are starting to come home and stuff like that. So this is by Little Brown Books again. So we already have seen something from them. And this is from the Crime Vault. So very, very interesting. So the last two books have had those sort of cars on the front. So that's super exciting. All right. So that is the opening for today, for day 17. Thank you so much for everybody for joining me. I really do appreciate you being here. And don't forget to leave me a stack of books with a Christmas star today. And that way I know that you've got to the end of this video. And while you're down there, don't forget to subscribe and also like this video as well. And also if you, that's if you're not feeling chatty, you can just leave me the emojis. If you're feeling a bit chatty, let me know if you've read any of these authors as well. So it looks like I'm going to have a lot of great books to read next year. I'm super excited. Anyway, that is it from me today. And don't forget, keep turning those pages and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.